morning, Amalee and Brandon. How you guys doing so far today? Everything great?
Doing good. How about you, Bonnie?
I'm
Yeah.
doing well,
Hi,
thank you.
Bonnie.
Greetings from Toronto, Canada. Great to have the opportunity to talk to you guys this morning. Amalee, let's start with you because this is, to say the least, pretty much an iconic franchise. We're going to go there, right? So, what's it like for you to have been able to voice this amazing character? Were you freaking out when you were first approached?
Yeah, when I first got that call to be the English voice of Uta, I was super excited. I mean, I had fallen in love with all of her songs, and so it was really, really cool to get to portray her in the English dub for the movie. I think audiences are really going to fall in love with her too, just like I did.
I think so too. She's pretty bold, and but you're the speaking voice. We'll get that straight because you're not, unfortunately, doing any of the singing. Were you a little sad about that?
I mean, Otto is an incredible singer, so it is truly an honor to be her English speaking counterpart. And I think audiences are gonna just fall in love with the music. I mean, it drives the story,
Oh,
and so they're all bops. They're all such incredible songs. Mhm.
100%, 100%. Brandon, for you, okay, for people who maybe have been living under a rock and know nothing about this, set it up for us. Let us know about, the story and how, your character Shanks, where that all fits in.
I'm going to try so hard to be short and concise to fit in
Okay,
25 years of One Piece history into three
right?
sentences.
Yeah.
Okay, so One Piece is uh, set in a fantastical world of pirates on the Grand Line. The hero is Monkey D. Luffy, who is in search of the One Piece, a sort of treasure to end all treasures that used to belong to a pirate legend named Goldie Roger. He got set on his path by a sort of legendary pirate named Red Haired Shanks. I'm the English voice of Red Haired Shanks.
Yeah.
And I pop into this series every now and again over the last, 1,000 episodes or so, just to sort of come in and do something cool and take off. Maybe re-inspire Luffy to search for the One Piece. In One Piece film Red, I'm back to deal with some kind of personal stuff with my daughter, Uta, right?
Yes.
Who's this sort of global pop icon, who's like the best singer in the world. Um, and we have to sort of negotiate some complicated relationship stuff. Now, One Piece has something like 1,000 episodes out right now, and like 15 feature films. One Piece Film Red is a little bit different because it has all this great music. It has this sort of personal story. It's a
Yeah.
great way for new fans to get involved. And I think people who've been with us for the long haul are also really, really going to love it.
Yeah, absolutely. What was it like for you to do it in English, Brandon?
I've been with Shanks for a long time.
Yeah.
So I first did Shanks something like 15 or 16 years ago. And I remember, like in the audition or when we were trying to sort of figure out what his voice was, knowing that he was going to be both, fatherly and kind, but also kind of this really cool guy, beat the bad guy, like capable fighter, So we were
Yeah.
trying to mix all of this together. And over the course of the last 15 years, like all of that stuff has come out. I get to do those tender personal moments, and I get to do those big climactic bad guy battles too. And that's been a joy. And coming to a movie like this after doing these sort of bits and pieces for 10 years has been extremely rewarding. I feel like I got to prepare for those last 10 or 15 years for this movie, which is
Yeah,
really
that's
cool.
so cool. So cool. Really amazing. Amalee, for you, I mean, look, people got to know you and love you through your YouTube channel, obviously, for sure. And you've got so many fans and followers. It's insane. But how do you kind of relate to Uta? Because here she is, somebody who is coming out on the stage and saying, like, this is me, you know what I mean? And so dealing with the fan base and all that kind of thing. So how do you kind of find that comparison?
I've been a singer for 16 years myself, and I see a lot of myself in Uta, and getting to voice her in the English dub has really been a treat. I mean, Uta starts off, she is a singer, just beginning her world concert, and she is using these transponder snails within the One Piece realm to kind of like stream, I guess, her music videos to the world, and I definitely relate to her in that way as a singer and a YouTuber myself, and so it was really fun to get to to play a character that has a story so close to mine almost. And so yeah, I think fans are really gonna find her really, really fun, and she's enchanting and really,
Yeah.
really cool as well.
Yeah,
She's really
absolutely. Okay, so
coming
here's
out.
one for the both of you. Brandon, I'll start with you. When you finally, you've done this voiceover stuff, most of the time you're working in a booth, you're by yourself, whatever it is, then you get to see the finished product. What is it like to hear your voice come out of one of these, it's like a character like Shank. So you start when you first
You
see
know,
it.
the surprising thing is that I almost never think about what my voice sounds like. The joy that I get is seeing everyone's voice together in this
Wow.
thing, because so many of these actors, like, I've known for a long time. You know, I've known Brina Palencia for 20 years. I've known Colleen for 15 years. I've known Chris Sabat for so long now. But seeing everyone together, it always feels like getting the band back together, whether it's just an episode of the show or
Yeah.
or one of the the cool like features. It's like when everyone starts talking, it's like getting to come home, right? Getting your favorite couch and your favorite blanket. It's enormously rewarding, and it never stops being rewarding.
I can imagine. And Amelie, what about for you? Because, this is a whole new world for you. So I want to know what it was like your first time you're actually watching the film, or seeing back some takes and your voice is coming out. Freak you out? What's that like?
It's pretty wild. It's pretty cool to share the screen with these incredible actors that have been honing their craft for so long, and they've been playing these iconic characters forever, and I kind of get to jump into the story as this fleshed out character and have all these scenes with them, and it's really a gift as an actor, and it's really cool to hear us all back to back. I got to record last during all the sessions, and so I kind of got to hear everybody and play off of their performance, and that
Oh,
was just a
cool.
gift in itself. It's almost like
That-
they were in the room with me, so it was
That's
really a fun
amazing.
experience.
Yeah, because that doesn't happen that often. So that's a
Yeah.
really, really cool experience. Well, listen, congratulations to the two of you. Best of luck. Listen, 1,000 episodes. There could be 1,000 movies. Who knows, right?
The world's endless.
The world is endless in anime. There's no question about it. Congratulations again. Lovely to meet both of you, and best of luck with this. This is great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
Okay. Bye, guys. Bye bye.